The great thing about Guvera is it's always been based on technology and innovation. Since I've been here, I've seen a real change in the platform and in the industry, where we had a very download-centric industry probably 3 or 4 years ago. And really there's been a shift in how consumers obviously listen to their music, and that is on mobile, and thus streaming came about. So Guvera's really spent a lot of time and investment in building a platform that caters for both mobile and streaming. What does that mean for a technology department? Well, really we have to try and bring the best of Australia's engineers, try and convince them to move to the Gold Coast from perhaps places like Sydney and Melbourne. Just in the bad cell, to surf in the mornings and then code in the afternoons. We also have brought a number of people from overseas as well, from England and the US, as well as Europe. So we've combined this fantastic team of innovative engineers, a team that's been absolutely imperative to help us build and deliver a highly scalable and sophisticated platform. A platform that started off in many ways in a monolithic style, and one that has grown into a mature global cloud platform, using now the best of microservices architecture, all on AWS infrastructure. For example, we've moved away from traditional database structures, and now we work with more non-structured big data systems. The anatomy of a music streaming service is much more challenging than perhaps other startups, as we have so many interconnected services, such as music right management, playlists and content management, a music recommendation engine, etc. And all of this is on top of the mobile apps that we've developed in-house here. We have some advanced buffering features that helps reduce data costs and increase speed of delivery, and our apps even support 21 languages. Unlike traditional streaming services, we've always been very brand focused, and so technology has had to innovate to try and allow for that. We know that most of our users will not pay for music. How do we find a platform or deliver a music platform that is paid for by brands? And the technology side of things has been able to help both on the product but also in the back end. We've built something called the Engagement Informatics Platform. This really gives high-level details to brands and services about what their users are doing on their brand channels. It tracks every event, which is a huge amount of data, as you can imagine. But ultimately, the brands now have the ability to see what their customers are doing on their channels, and they can really see the return on investment thanks to that innovation of technology built here in the Gold Coast. It's amazing that a small company like Guvera on the Gold Coast can compete with some of our very large competitors that have literally hundreds, if not thousands of engineers working on their platform. We have 3 separate CDNs, or content delivery networks. This is really important in countries like Indonesia, where the infrastructure isn't as quick. So we have one, or POP service, right there in Singapore to deliver that as fast as possible. We also have a number of big data systems. Firstly, we have to track every single play around the world, and also we need to track all the events. We have a complex advertising system that delivers the ads and the brands natively as well. So when you put all those together, you can see how there's a number of innovative things that are coming together, and all of this innovation requires great talent.